Widzowie, a w dzisiejszym odcinku zareagujemy sobie, jak zrobili dźwięki do Minecrafta. Nie zapomnijcie zostawić suba i lajka, bo chcę zdobyć 2000 do 2 maja, czyli urodzin kanału, także zostaw suba. Ty zostaw suba. Także lecimy. Okej, tam taką.
That's nice.
Nie no, to jest od Minecrafta.
Yeah, no, that sounds, that's right. I think the funniest part of my job is to really come up with the ideas to make the sounds, whether it's a natural thing or a totally unexpected thing.
Aha, tak to robili.
When you come up with that idea that just works, that's sort of the most fun part of the job. Here we have a very nice little thing. It's a brush. It's used for when you put an item into an item frame and when you then rotate. So this is when you put the item on the item frame
Item flame.
and when you rotate,
Aha.
yeah, small silly thing.
One of the most challenging things to do when sound designing for Minecraft is mob sounds, because there's you have to establish a character, and the mob is going to have like a variety of different behavior that is always a bit different from other mobs.
If it's not an animal, if it's a mob that doesn't exist in the real world, then you have all the opportunities to do stuff with this. There are no rules. You have to decide how it should sound.
Challenging things about creating mob sounds is to find the right character of the sound. And sometimes it's just me standing in front of a microphone trying to find the mob. When it's fleeing, it's like sorry, that kind of thing. That kind of thing, it's scared. But then it becomes very angry, then it's like and then it flees again. They're very primitive, as you can hear. I think the voice is a powerful tool because you have the power to do emotive outputs on command. I can sound happy. I can sound sad. I can sound angry. You know, all those things you can control with your voice, which makes it a powerful tool, especially if you apply effects to it. Well, the cat sounds in Minecraft are just basic recordings of my funny cat called Udi. Main reasons to record real animals for me has been that sort of just by, like the goats I met, they have their own unique voices, which means we now have unique goat sounds in Minecraft. You can't hear these goats in any other game. Well, one of the most advanced mob recordings I've ever done is when I went to Kolmården Wildlife Park to record the dolphins. It was a pretty big setup with a bunch of hydrophones, which are, you know, underwater microphones, and we recorded lots of both underwater sounds and overwater sounds for the dolphins, so that was super big.
I think Samuel used his child for the phantom sounds.
Well, the phantom is an interesting mob because it appears when you haven't slept enough. And that's basically what happens when you have a baby in real life. So I thought I'd just record my little kid crying and then I put some filters on it. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear that it's a cry.
All right, I have a challenge for you. We have pre-recorded a sequence from the game but removed all the sounds. And you have 20 minutes to recreate them.
All right, challenge accepted. So we need a wooden door, we need a toilet roll, we need some kind of bell. Oh. This is also part of the job.
The working process that we have at Mojang is quite unique, I think, because we in the sound department gets to be involved from the very beginning, from the brainstorming part, together with the designers and artists and developers. So we have a huge impact on the feature from the very beginning, and that's really fun.
Och kanske fejda ut den här bara. Nej, det är kul kanske. Jo, det är kul. Ja, det är jättefint. Det blir jättebra. I think the silent aspect of Minecraft is one of its most beautiful things. The sound engine we use is very bare bone. It's only available to control things like pitch and volume. So every sound really counts, and it's still a very comforting soundscape, I would say. I think that is definitely something we want to keep in the game.
Okay, here we go. Action.
I think also a lot of Minecraft sounds that already exist, that Samuel has created, that has been here for all these years, have like a homemade feeling to it. In a way, it sounds like it's recorded and not it doesn't sound like a library sound. So when we create the new sounds, we need to follow in those footsteps and create sounds that will fit into the already existing Minecraft world. So that means we need to continue to do it in the same feeling.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, that's it then.
Yeah, as we say, we can live with this, I think.
Yeah.
Tittar vi då. Nice. Thank you. A good example of the community being really interested in what we do is when I made the Cave Sound 14, I inserted a picture of a creeper in it. You have to use a program like a spectrogram to see this. I mean, you can hear that it sounds a bit funky, but I thought when we released it in Snapshot it would take like a couple of months until someone found it, but it just took like a few minutes and then people immediately got that it was a creeper inside the sound. I think that's pretty amazing.
There are some more Easter eggs, right?
Easter egg. Yeah, if you dig deep down in the caves, maybe you will discover something that you haven't heard before.
Śmiesznie było się w Mojang'u. Też z tymi dźwiękami.
Yeah, doesn't become any better than that.
15 lat Minecrafta ma trochę starszy ode mnie o rok tylko. O rok. Prawie to była moja lekcja na jak robią dźwięki do Minecrafta, a w następnym odcinku pokażę wam jak pobrać moda oficjalnego za darmo na Bedrock Edition z rzeczami z Minecraftu urodziny 15-lecia, że nie znaczy subskrybuj, oczywiście subskrybuj. Ja się z wami żegnam.